Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Ms. Howard. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to resume with our ORCA calendar. We have a few pleas to take up. Is there a Mr. Derek, who's your client? David Varner, excuse me. David Varner, if you on Zoom, please unmute and start your video. Is that Mr. Varner right there on the Nokia with the beard?
Looks like it might be him walking.
Okay. I don't know where he's going.
Judge, I'll step out and text the family member, tell them to put the
Yeah,
volume on.
he can hear me, but Mr. Varner, you need to unmute. Look at the device that you are looking at. There is a little microphone. The phone device that you are using. Unmute, okay. And then have a seat, Mr. Varner.
Yes.
I can hear you now. Have a seat and put the phone in front of you.
Okay, I got it.
Not so close. All right, perfect. Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Okay, your attorney, Dennis Murphy, is in the courtroom, and we're going to take a plea in case, Ms. Howard, we're going to begin. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is State of Georgia versus David Varner, V-A-R-N-E-R, case number 21 CR 001-213Y. Mr. Varner was originally accused of simple battery family violence and battery family violence. In this particular matter, instead of the case going to trial, the defendant, through his counsel, have decided to enter a negotiated plea. Mr. Varner, you have a right to remain silent about the facts of the case. Anything you choose to say can and will be used against you in the treatment of your case. You have a right to an attorney, and representing you this morning is Mr. Dennis Murphy. As you are appearing via Zoom, your attorney is in the courtroom with the court in courtroom G33 at the Fulton County State Court. Ms. Githia, are you the prosecutor in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and what's the recommendation for Mr. Varner?
For the simple battery family violence, it's going to be amended to disorderly conduct. And it's 12 months to serve 2 days, credit for time served 2 days, and the balance is suspended. The battery family violence will be dismissed. So the case will be closed out today.
Mr.
I'm sorry, does the defense stipulate to the facts of the NRG?
We do stipulate, Judge, and I went to the client's home 2 days ago and went over all.
All right.
I was aware of what he was signing in the house.
Okay. So, Mr. Varner, may I place you under oath, please? If you please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Thank you. Have you consumed any medicine or alcohol recently?
No.
And have you understood what's going on in your case?
Yes.
Have you understood and are you satisfied with your legal services?
Yes.
And are you entering this plea freely, willingly, and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has it been explained to you that if you enter such a plea and plead guilty to disorderly conduct, you'll be giving up your constitutional right to a trial? You will not have an opportunity to go back to court, to challenge the evidence brought against you, confront your accuser, and have the state prove the charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yes.
How do you plead to one count of disorderly conduct?
Yes.
Your sentence is 12 months to serve 2 days, credit for time served 2 days, balance suspended. The battery family violence charge will be null pros. That concludes your case. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Varner.
All right, sir, you are free to leave the Zoom.
Suspended, so.
All right, Mr. Glanville, you can remove Mr. Varner from the Zoom. And on one of Miss Howard's panels, the ones that says Courtney Howard, nothing bad, Miss Howard. One of the panels, Courtney Howard CBR, if you could stop the video on that, because we just need one video of Miss Howard. She can have both devices going. I just want the Courtney Howard CBR video off. All right, Mr. Randall, this is the paperwork for Mr. Varner.
And I even let them copy what we assigned consents, and I let them copy, so we had a chance to even read it.
Okay.
Facts.
Wonderful. Okay. One would never even equate you with a car salesman, so don't worry, Mr. Murphy. Far from it. Is Mr. William Henry Toller on Zoom, Mr. Glanville, or perhaps in the waiting room?
There's nobody else on Zoom, Your Honor.
All right. What about Dorikia Minor? All right, Ms. Minor, who's your attorney?
This is I have to apply for one. I just did the diversion program. That's why I missed last time because I was unsure, but I did the diversion program, which they told me I had to do, which I got a certificate and stuff. But I didn't know about the community service or whatever else I have to do.
But you don't even know who is your attorney?
No, because I went to the Warren Clinic, and that's where I had both of them. She came as well. She.
All right,
Yes, I tried the warrant.
Right. all right. Are you on your phone?
Which I told me to look.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I did ask her to pull up the certificate to show me that she completed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you told me to cut it off and now.
Yeah, but I know I saw it, yeah. My apologies, I didn't realize you did.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had told her and I saw
Okay.
y'all talking, so I knew you was, okay.
Mr. Lanier, I'm not sure where your attorney is. I was the one who was late, but it's now been past 15 minutes past the hour. So I'm going to reset your case to take a final plea, and that will be on Tuesday, the 23rd at 9 a.m.
This upcoming Tuesday?
Hmm?
This upcoming Tuesday?
Yeah, don't we have a trial scheduled for that day?
Oh, I don't.
The 23rd, yes.
Okay, you do, okay.
All right, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You let your attorney know it's been rescheduled to July 23rd at 9 a.m. to take a plea. And if you want to do it via Zoom, we can do it that way as well.
Okay, yes, ma'am. One question, because I've been referred to Forsyth, for the program,
The DUI court?
Yes, ma'am. And I have not heard anything from Forsyth.
All right, why don't you speak to Mr. Toller and give us, then we'll be able to see what's going on between Forsyth and Fulton on Tuesday, July 23rd.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, thank you for being here. Sorry for my delay, but hey, your attorney wasn't here, so I don't feel so bad. Okay, thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. And that concludes the calendar. Thank you.
We may just need to ask